Hi everyone, happy Halloween. I hope that you're having a super magical day. I know this setup is not the best. I am going to try to create another setup this weekend. I just have many moving parts here. So, and I know, I don't think having it long ways like that is best, but we'll see. I have a feeling I know what wants to come through. It's feeling like a very channeled message. I was channeling something earlier and now I forget what it was, but it was very much the masculine wanting to express things to the feminine. And yeah, it was a very specific message and it's probably going to drive everyone insane, but it will come back, don't worry. Like channeling just doesn't work through your logical brain at all. So, I got some new cards out finally. My tarot decks are in such a state of disarray. I'm going to do this differently. So we're going to draw all three at once for the feminine. Eagle Spirit, Spirit has your back. Feminine Twin, activating the higher self. And then Pilgrimage, you are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way and only you can choose the path. How beautiful. That is such a beautiful card. Okay. You're looking at things from a really high perspective with that eagle. Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. That's a very feminine card to me. Speak your truth, express yourself. See? This is what I'm talking about. Mercy. Yeah, that's what it was really about. It was this feeling of like, if I tell you how I feel, what is going to be the reaction? Let your compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. I did also get a very big feeling of like the masculine has gone through cycles of karma. Okay, Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Healing separation, go within. Prosperity, I haven't used these cards in so long. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So crazily enough, I've been in this house now for almost a year and a half. It was like the craziest year and a half of my life. That's not true, but it was very crazy. And boy, did this experience force me to grow. We put this offer in on this house on the solar eclipse in Aries, which I knew better. I knew better. But anyway, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Oh, Twin Flame Facilitator, expansive growth, expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart has been waiting to hear. And I do think that, music is there for a reason. Oh, here's some of my cards. I was looking for this deck. I want to use it. I don't know why. I have not used like the traditional Rider-Waite in a long time. Even though it's constantly like having to be... I don't have anything to block them with. I don't have any crystals here. Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. The wait is over. The wait is over. Can't make it up. You just cannot make it up. I have a feeling I know what's coming. Of course, they're all in reverse. Huh, didn't come. Oh, there it is. Hee hee hee. I was like, I know it's coming. I absolutely know the devil is coming. I could feel that card like a mile away. Don't love it that we got it in overall energy, I'll tell you that much. It is in reverse. There's a very important concept like I've been working on to understand. And that's the way concepts go when you have to work very hard to get them, and then you can talk about them. I think I'm gonna take this off. And it sounds so simple because people that really understand them can simplify things. Interesting. It's like a 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups combined energy. So there's kind of multiple layers to it, but one of it's like, if you have to keep trying to prove who you are, you're not that, right? Like, the worrying about how people are perceiving you is really a huge red flag of like inauthenticity. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Thinking man. King of Swords. That's an Empress card for me. Queen of Swords. Magician. Twin Flame Journey. Community. Interesting. Interesting energy. This Page of Cups wants to come towards you. They have not been in a good place. They have suffered consequences of actions from a third party. The third party basically did brought them their karma, right? We know this. So, oh man, I feel like you're with this kind of Empress energy and the 9 of Cups. I feel like you're just like, I choose peace and I choose myself and I'm going on a journey towards prosperity. Whatever that means to you. Doesn't have to mean money. It means happiness, fulfillment, health, wealth can be many different things. And whatever this, I'm going to call it like an energetic glow up is triggering the bejesus out of this guy. I don't know. I think that they're trying to look very quiet and demure right now. Oh my God. Of course we get the white. The moonlight. So the full moon is coming up. I think it's in 5 days. Look at these crazy cards. Oh my gosh. This is unraveling here. This is very raveled. Very raveled up in him. So I believe that this is Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin has been showing up working with the masculine. Oh, I did not bring my drink down. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay. Kuan Yin has been showing up working with the masculine and really, I think, teaching him what embodying compassion sort of looks like or feels like. And you may be feeling the polarity of that. You may all of a sudden feel like, no way, Jose, or I don't think you're going to get away with this again, or that you may just feel like boundary time, or you may feel this shift within you of anti-compassion, or I could even go so far as to say it feels like judgment. And like, you know, if you listen to me, I don't do surface stuff, and this isn't all about, oh yeah, you met him at a party and da 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 da. Like, that's not what I'm doing here. Like, I am trying to help you move forward on the journey. And one of the ways that I do that is by looking in the reverse polarity mirror of the divine masculine, right? And tapping into that collective energy. Something weird is going on outside. Ugh, I just get this feeling from this reading. Okay. You see here, we have the world in reverse, the moon in reverse, the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse. To me, what this reading is saying is he is overcoming a very, very difficult period for him, where he may have thought he was going towards like this life that he really wanted, or life with someone he really wanted, or it indeed may have been he left you behind without so much of an explanation. This could have been long ago too, like to the point where you two were building separate foundations away from each other. So I have this new deck down here, and there's something weird here. There's something very, very weird here. He is trying to leave something behind. He's also trying to conceal something. And what I kind of feel, oh, I see the message in the bottle card. This is not my favorite deck, but it is a complex deck. What I feel here is like he is not going into the emotions like he should be. You see with the world, so it says go the distance in reverse. The world, this person is observing it from far away, right? It's like they're separated from your world. To the sea in reverse. Not for you. Upright. Between worlds. I just said that. Peace, yes, to be fair. I feel like you want justice, and he's making it looking like he's going to bring you justice, but you're well aware that he is not going to bring peace. I feel he's not bringing peace. I have to say, I feel like he's bringing conflict. He wants you to receive a message from him. Something he has been carrying around for a very long time. It's very interesting that that to the sea card fell right on top of the 6 of Swords. With the moon in reverse. And the moon in reverse, it's such a powerful energy. I'm getting a strong like Cancer energy, water sign energy in a way. Could be the third party. There's so much emotional attention on this dynamic right now. You see how he's like holding this crystal and he's staring at it, and this guy is like intensely. This is like the only thing in his vision, right? These are cards. It says focus, direct, zoom in, be precise, on target. These are cards of like craftsmanship in a way, where I think he's telling you this story, or this, what you want to hear. I don't necessarily think it's a lie, but what is missing here is emotions. To me, this is what it feels like. We have the Two of Cups, right? He is meeting you. Let's get a couple more cards. He is like bringing you what sounds like everything you want to hear and feel. And I'm not like a negative reader. Have faith, yes, of course. Love, soulmate, sexuality. Pay attention to signs, entrapment, temptation. That's exactly what it feels like. And then sexual arts was the next one. Help from above. I think your intuition is going to be like on high alert, and you will, if this is for you, feels very familiar. Like a ghost is hugging her, right? A ghost is about to kiss her. This is what it feels like. It's like the return of a ghost, but never, it's not really embodied in the feelings part. So let's figure out what exactly is going on here. What I think it seems to be is like he wants to start back up from where it left off. And it's like, I know maybe I ghosted you. Maybe I didn't tell you what I was feeling or thinking. Maybe you were like super confused by my actions. Maybe there's been a lot of other people. I've been very shady. I doubted that this was as important as it is to me. I doubted this was real. I doubted my feelings. I doubted this connection. Like, that's what it feels like here. And I was selfish. I've been very selfish. I've realized that. This is him talking. I realized how selfish I was. And I did not treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Mastermind card. I feel like he's going to like spin that in terms of like, I was overthinking everything. People were telling me, like, there was a lot of influences around me. All these Seven of Cups, right? All these people were telling me different things. People were telling me X, Y, and Z about you. People were telling me X, Y, and Z about this relationship. People were telling me what they thought was best for me. And I was so confused. Something is telling me to talk to you. And all I've been seeing lately is like signs of you. This is what I feel like is manipulative. I don't know why I feel that so strongly. It may be true that he is seeing signs of you. It may be very true. But there is what feels like ulterior motive here. Ulterior motive of what can I gain from this now? I feel like, see, there's just so much. This really isn't a normal reading for me, but I feel so like he is seeing you as very valuable right now. And that doesn't necessarily mean money, but it's like you hold this level of prosperity or this up-leveling that for some reason it's very desirable. You may have been getting more attention, more accolades, more like you may have moved up in your position, you may have gotten something new, you may have moved to a new house or taking care of your body. Look at, I don't know what to say. That could almost be something that he actually says. Cancer, pureness, platinum. Like, I feel like he's going to come and be like, oh, yes, fool's gold. I had dreams of you. There's something about mother energy here. I'm scared you'll leave or hurt me. Pisces. See, it's water sign energy. Lover above. We are having this grand trine in water signs. It's a very kind of manipulative energy. There's a lot here that's like, see, deja vu, imagination, my heart feels so full, shaman. It's like, I feel like he's saying all the right words and all the right things, but he doesn't truly feel them. That is what I feel from this. And if you probe and you ask deeply about the emotions, I think there'll be this pushback that's like, I'm scared to talk about that. I can't talk about that. You know, that triggers me, or some kind of excuse why, like, he still can't give you the truth. Like, I feel he's running from the truth. And though you got justice upright, right? And then you got to be fair in reverse. It almost feels like, it's the weirdest reading. Like he's bringing you this kind of carnival version of justice. Not the real thing. Oh, wait. Yeah. Not the real thing, but like the hologram version of it. Right? It's still not putting responsibility to it. And it's like, I feel him saying, this still isn't enough for you. I'm speaking my truth. You can't even be kind to me, or something like that, like playing the victim here. And I don't believe in tests, but it is kind of a, is this matching your vibration? Like, I feel very strongly there's a very, very strong feeling here from me that you're in this ascension energy, eagle, pilgrimage, prosperity, and your feminine, like, exalted energy. To the point where I would say maybe you're done with your healing right now, and now it's like time to enjoy this new part of life. Because it says healing begins, but it's saying it's like the signs of life, the renewal, the growth, it's here, right? You did enough, like, tilling of the soil. You planted the seeds, you watered them, you pulled out all the weeds, and now we are here. And he's like, hey, I see I see that you're planting a lot of things. Remember me? Remember? Could you give me some of that too? Like, I see you're very successful and prosperous, and obviously there's this fortune cookie here. It's drawing my attention. And it's on a chessboard held up by an invisible hand with like this a ghostly image in this box. And it's almost like you're hearing ghosts from the past. And you're thinking, is he seriously doing this to me again? Like, is he seriously doing this exact same thing to me again? And here, over here, right, he has this plague mask on. There's just a lot of things you're feeling and you're seeing and you're experiencing that are like, do I want to accept this energy again? And it is like, if you can find within yourself the strength to, you know, the faith, the strength, the self-love, to be like, this is not the way that I want it. If it's true, right? If it's true, it's like, I know you're offering me this carnival version. It's like a haunted house, but it's only men telling you what you want to hear. It's like, I know you're offering this to me and I appreciate that, but this is not for me. Stay optimistic about your love life in reverse. Trust in reverse. Honeymoon. Pay attention to the red flags in reverse. True love and engagement. I think, and this could be the one in reverse, I think you're gonna have to be like, it's either you bear your emotions to me, or I'm out of here and I'm going to take myself on this weekend trip. Like, that's what I get. Literally, like, you should take yourself on a date or a trip or something magical, like an experience of, you know, go get a foot massage or something. Like, I would rather spend time with myself than with this kind of clown behavior. That's what I get with this. It's like, he cannot come fully into your world. Ascending, boat, sword in the rose, the chaser, coffee cup. We got these same cards the other day. Coffin, the golden mirror, the snake, the heart with the key, kisses, keys on a ring, camera. I feel like he's been studying you. Look, healing heart, girl with the snake, engagement ring. I feel like he's been studying you in this very detached way of like, how do I unlock this key? How do I unlock her heart without having to make myself vulnerable? And if this is for you, you know, because it's not like there isn't feelings here. You have the Two of Cups. But it's like, there are feelings here. So you have the Two of Cups, you have the Six of Cups, you have a lot of feelings here. You have a lot of desires here. There's a lot of water under the bridge. That was what I think I was hearing. It's like, are you going to allow this water to go under the bridge? And it's like, the feeling I get, oh my God. It's not that one. What is it in this deck? I've not used this deck in so long. Look, the Lovers, of course, was the next card. The Lovers and the Emperor. See, I feel like if you reject this, you're going to get new behavior. I don't know when. God, I thought it was the Six of Cups that I was thinking of. Maybe it's in a different deck, but it's like there's a girl on a bridge, and I think it is in a different deck. There's a girl on a bridge, and the water's going under the bridge. And they're like showing me that. It was a crazy set of cards that was next, by the way. It's like, what's hiding if you reject this current behavior is the Lovers, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups reversed, and the Magician. Anyway, if you jump into the water, he's going to pull you under into all of this stuff. But if you stay on the bridge and you walk to the other side, I think that's what these cards up here are saying to me. If you rise above it and you're just like, no, see, help from above, letting go, say what you mean. I think the key to this is really choosing to not get swept up in the emotions, to say what's truly in your heart. Like, if something happened between you and you forgive, then forgive. If something happened between you and you still feel hurt and you still feel like you're owed justice or an explanation or an apology or whatever it is, then you say it. You say it because it's the truth in your heart. And you say it not to get something else, but to be honest. And I think that is staying on the bridge, right? And it's like, yeah, you know he's had a hard time. Yeah, you know there's been a lot of water under this bridge. I'm not going to jump in that water and like hear all the victim sob stories you have to tell. I have compassion for you. But this is what I feel like the feminine has learned. We all have these moments where we can be victims to it. We all have people who hurt us. We all have situations where we are not treated fairly. We all have these bad, we all have to heal. We all have to take responsibility for our trauma. We all have to show ourselves compassion and learn it. And I did it. And I'm not going back to jump in your deep waters again. Feathers Restoration. That's a beautiful card. I haven't used this in so long. Lower World. See? Past in reverse. Journey, Imagination. Insects, Support in reverse. And I feel like Soul Retrieval, Reclamation, and Purge in the West. Medicine Bag, Treasure. I feel like you just have grown so much and really understand so much more about yourself. And it's so like powerful. And yet this pull to go down to that level again is also extremely powerful. And it's kind of you deciding what frequency do I want this relationship at, right? Do I want to descend into this chaos and let him be in charge, or do I want to be in charge of myself? Do I want to reclaim my power? I honestly think that's what he's giving to you right now, is that he's giving you an opportunity fully to reclaim your power. And again, so to make it like more mundane here, we do have the coffee cup card. There definitely could be other people still involved in this, both sides of the situation here. I see it's very, it looks like there's been a lot that has gone on to me. In the center, what I feel you seeking is clarity and to be respected. So we have the Isis cards, which are the most beautiful of all the cards I have, I think. High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eye of Isis. I should read this book again. Goddess of 10,000 names, Isis, endless emanations of the priestess. And she also gives exercises. The brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Look it. You can't make it up. That's so crazy. Initiation. So look how beautiful that is with Horus there. If you reject, look at power over 7 scorpions, power to conjure lower vibrational forces. This is like you facing like the final boss of your shadow. I honestly think this. It's like if you hold the frequency, you're just going to rise so much more in integrating your shadow. And there's a real thing behind that. And that's just like you do not have to be validated by him. That's the shadow, right? Oh, this is super powerful. Okay, do we need any more cards from this side? They want a couple messages, although I don't know. I'm not in love with this deck so much anymore. Oh my God, masculine. I'm struggling with money. The silence is killing me. It's like he's just struggling with his self-worth still. I don't feel good enough for you. Please be patient a little longer. No, I'm not going to be patient anymore. Your smile makes me melt. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. Not true. I don't want to keep hurting you. No one makes me feel the way you do. I daydream about you and I want to be with you. You know, it's not enough. That's what I'm getting. I'm not ready for commitment. I send you telepathic messages. I'm sorry for lying to you and I know we're twin flames. It's like not enough. It's not enough. It's like, oh, okay. Spiritually, you feel we're connected. Mentally, you think about our relationship all the time. Emotionally, you're sending me telepathic messages and you're feeling me all the time. But in the physical, you're not putting your money where your mouth is. You're not willing to be vulnerable. And there's something here about cutting ties with other people. Maybe he has cords to other people still. For some of you, that's not all of you, but it's like you're not willing to walk away from that. You're not willing to actually show me in any tangible way that what you say is true. Like there's no proof. And yes, a lot of this journey is faith, right? It's faith-based. And I think you have mastered that in a lot of different ways. But there may still be this one kind of final boss shadow that's like, are you going to accept this falsity from him? Or are you going to choose yourself? And I don't think any one of us that hasn't actually been in that situation really knows the answer. You know, I think you'll actually have to come face to face with it in order to know. They're telling me I'm onto something. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You're the oracle. Get grounded. See, this is what I'm talking about with the groundedness. He has to be grounded. He has to be grounded. And by grounded, I mean vulnerable with you. Starseed, what lights you up? Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And look, see, this is the card I felt that was going to come out the last reading. That says perfect time. It says mirror, who or what is triggering you? Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Pleiades. We had another Pleiadian card come out. Yes. So there's keepers of the earth, and it's like the cosmic and the earth. And this is the energy you're meant to channel here. You're meant to be here grounding this energy, and this energy that you're grounding, and it sounds so, I don't even know the word for it. I don't even know that there is an English word for it, but it's like, it sounds so unimportant, and it's so important, because what we have here as love is the vibration that we think is love, and this is not it. And the way that we change it, look at, that's crazy, is by loving ourselves. So we have another card that says mercy on it. White buffalo calf woman only comes out when there's something very important. See, so we have the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. So that's the embodiment energy. You have green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. So action too, it's the earth element. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do, right? So walking in heart-centered action. The essence of all Buddhas, I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. And that's the liberation, is out of needing anyone to validate you or approve of you or give you love because you lack anything, right? You don't lack anything. The goddess of light, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. The mother of God, I am blessed, and my courage gives birth to the divine. I very much feel the mother presence in this reading. There's something about the mother here. The princess of mercy, giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. And then white buffalo calf woman, the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass, and the path of love is true abundance. So again, it says the path of love is true abundance, and you literally got pilgrimage and prosperity up here. So let's see what other Ascended Masters want to come out. If you are new to this channel, which I doubt you are because it hasn't grown in a long time, these are all energies you can call in to you. You can ask them to work with you, attune you, help you on your pilgrimage, on your journey. You have Mary Magdalene. He has Hilarion, and then we have Faith and Charity once again. And then Kuan Yin showing up on the bottom of the deck. Care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. Yeah, so I'm not telling you not to help, but I am telling you there's a huge difference between I understand and jumping full board into the water, right? And like drinking the Kool-Aid and being like, oh, he came back because he loves me. And I'm not saying he doesn't. There's big emotions here. The kind of pilgrimage, the journey, right, to self-love is what this is. The journey is like, will you choose to abandon yourself when what you want most shows up? Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Divine healing, Hilarion. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. We have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Interesting. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you will receive. That's beautiful. Do we need dragons today? I don't know. Sometimes I get tired of them. Let's get some crystals and see what they're saying. Cooperite, Rites of Passage. That's a very beautiful card to come out. I kind of knew that fluorite was going to come out. He has Tiger's Eye, Courage. I actually do think it's going to take a lot of courage to come towards you at all. And then we have fluorite, learning, and soulsite, peace. And then ruby, shine. And then ancient wisdom crystal, ancient wisdom, heart healing, and success. So you do have the ancient crystal available to you. Ancient wisdom, if you want to draw on it. It does feel like there's a lot of very high level support here. If you're willing to truly look it in the face and say, like, what should I do here? Passion. I very much feel that there is a lot of passion coming your way. I think that's the third soulmate card. So, yeah, we have these. God. Okay. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. He has new begin, and then you have only time will tell. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Don't make any decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. It's still going. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. So this is what this is all about here. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I am thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes, sexual union. So there's a lot of cards in this reading that are about physical togetherness, and that being one of the desires of this whole situation. Okay, so take with that what you will, and not as, you know, it's just that there may be hidden agenda around that. There may not be. You may care or you may not care. And I think part of it that's so important is how you prioritize your emotions. Like, we're so taught in a lot of ways to disregard what we truly need and want. Not all of us do this, but a lot of us do this, especially if we have like a history of people pleasing and we're dealing with someone that has the opposite polarity, which is how it works, of, you know, narcissistic tendencies. It's like you may actually feel in ways, I'm not saying you do, but when you act like, hey, no, my stuff is more important, it may be extremely uncomfortable for you. You may feel like narcissistic, you may feel selfish, you may feel a lot of emotions come up, and I think that's a very important part of this, what's going on here, is that it may actually, you surviving it, right? You thriving after you tell the truth, and you demand that others dealing with you tell the truth and be vulnerable. That may begin this new cycle, and I feel pretty strongly it will. It's like, no, we're not going to play the guess what I'm feeling game, or fill in the blank game, or tortured soul game, or victim. You know, I can't take responsibility for my feelings or share because I have so much trauma. No, we're not playing that game anymore. And I don't normally talk like this. Of course, this is just me interpreting the energy. The energy seems to have shifted quite a bit, but it seems like there's a lot of intention to come towards you. All right, I'm going to stop there. If you want a channeled love letter, or a traditional reading that I do, which is thoughts, feelings, and actions, or both, I can do them this weekend because I'm almost caught up. All right, bye.